The immunity of the human body is based on memory. When the body encounters a pathogen for the first time, it reacts with a primary immune response and produces memory cells. When the body is attacked by the same pathogen twice, these memory cells offer an intensified secondary immune response. This memory of the immune system is also used as a principle in the immunization program. A preparation of antigenic proteins of pathogens or an inactive or weakened pathogen is introduced into the body as a vaccine. The antibodies produced in the body against these pathogens are then able to neutralize the pathogens during an actual infection. Vaccines generate memory, which enables B and T cells to recognize the pathogen quickly and produce an army of antibodies in response. Sometimes, when a quick immune response is required, for instance during a tetanus infection where the body is infected with deadly microbes, preformed antibodies are injected into the body. It's the same with snake bites, where patients are injected with preformed antibodies or an antitoxin, which is a preparation of antibodies against the snake venom. This type of immunization, involving preformed antibodies, is called passive immunization. New technologies like recombinant DNA technology have made the large-scale production of antigenic polypeptides of pathogens from yeast or bacteria possible. The hepatitis B vaccine is produced in a similar manner from yeast. In higher vertebrates, like human beings, memory-based acquired immunity is so evolved that they can differentiate foreign organisms such as pathogens from self cells. Most experimental immunology is based on this aspect. In addition, sometimes due to genetic or other unknown reasons, the body attacks itself or self cells. This attack damages the body and is called an autoimmune response. An example of an autoimmune disease is rheumatoid arthritis that affects the joints. Similarly, apart from an autoimmune response, the immune response also comes into play during an allergy. It is interesting to note that some particles in the environment, such as pollen, dust, and mites, cause us to sneeze or wheeze for no apparent reason. This usually happens because people are allergic or sensitive to these particles. This exaggerated immune response to certain antigens in the environment is called an allergy, whereas the substances to which such an immune response is produced are called allergens. Dust, pollen, animal dander, and mites are some common allergens. The antibodies produced against these allergens are usually the IgE type. A runny nose, sneezing, watery eyes, and difficulty breathing are common symptoms of allergic reactions. An allergic reaction is caused by the release of chemicals like histamine and serotonin from mast cells. Therefore, the use of drugs like antihistamine, adrenaline, and steroids quickly reduces the symptoms of an allergy. To determine the exact cause of an allergy, the patient has to either be exposed to or injected with small doses of different allergens. The patient's reaction to each allergen is studied to arrive at a conclusion. Somehow, modern-day lifestyles that border on unhealthy have lowered natural immunity and heightened our sensitivity to various allergens. Moreover, a protected early childhood doesn't prepare the human body for the vagaries of the environment in a metro city. Therefore, even though our environment is continually getting polluted and we are exposed to thousands of antigens every day, it is a combination of the body's immunity and a vaccination program based on immunization principles that help us combat infections and diseases.